Hello. The first word that comes out of my mouth, and I'm having to clear my throat. So, everything's Michigan here for some reason. Ah, somebody is here. Hello, Papa Cat. How are you? Hi, Fuzz. Hi, Dee. That's fast. Yeah, parking's getting more interesting right now. Especially after I got the frickin' loading zone ticket. No, these shops are moving in now. It'll be interesting when I get to the ideal weight and I have to buy new clothes. Let's see. So we're not... we're acting up. I cannot wait until there's a better gimbal than this for the mid-range people. So there are places like opening up around here, which is good for me. I'm looking at the heart polka dot dress. Anyway, I know. Next we'll be talking about coats again. And it's cold. It's that cold because it rained and now the cold air is bouncing off of everything. So oh, UPS guys fighting each other. Not for real. I'm like, what the heck? I never hear them like honk at each other. So, and my favorite place is still open. They had a sign the other day saying we'll be back, and I'm like, oh no, it's never gonna open again. So, yeah, I'm totally getting like wrapped up in what's here now. Ooh, there's a dentist here. We have dental, so. And they do the cosmetic, it looks like, too. Ooh, must check place out. So, yes, and I think the Waymos are up for an update because they're just sitting around in the middle. Oh my God, look at that. That is so cute. It'd be funny if it wasn't his. Hello, puppy. Hi, sitting. And I thought I was... Actually, that's in a Tesla. Maybe it's a statement. I know. Zoom, 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 zoom. Hi, Bob. How are you today? It's Wednesday, right? What day is it? It's Wednesday. Okay. Being in the house for like 2 days straight is very strange. I've gotten so used to coming out. Oh, there's a dog butt right there. Ooh, it's a German Shepherd. Oh, look at him. It keeps coming up. Let's see if I can figure out how to, there we go. Is it gonna follow him or not? No, it's not. I hope those aren't Scientology people that are talking to the German Shepherd. We'll zoom out so I can walk faster. So, well, They'll run inside if it's them. So go inside and run away. Ooh! It's a cult. You should throw that away. Look at the puppy. Look at the puppy. Yeah, run, close the doors. You know, the free coffee and donuts. Oh my God, you guys are hideous. I'm sure you have to listen to everything for a half an hour before you get a donut or coffee. Wednesday is Prince Spaghetti Day. We need Purple Rain Marinara. Oh my God. Argentinian shepherds are interesting. Those are German shepherds wanted for war crimes. Of course, that's the floating head. Hi, no. Hi, floating head. Will you get some coffee and no? Definitely going to stand in front of this for an hour. We're not going to move. I hope the dog is named Cootie. Is that what we're going to have to name our dog when we get it? Cootie? Cooties! Come here, Cooties! Coffee and donut. It's so, like, hideous. The most expensive free donut and coffee. Well, they're trying to attract people, and unfortunately, the homeless people are going to be the ones who are coming in. Which actually, I would like, except I don't want someone who's cold and hungry and can't make it to their car to go home to, like, come in for a free donut and coffee. But yeah, it's not breath cold, but close. It's like the fingers are really cold, which really sucks. I have brand new nail polish that Carrie Ann would enjoy. I can't get my thumbs. Oh well. I can tuck my thumbs. So, just reading. Zoning out. Zipping up all the way. It will go all the way to, like, my throat. That's uncomfortable. Okay. The donuts and coffee will not be served to the unhoused, unfortunately. I know. But I actually think the person that had the puppy was homeless. Cricket thinks that I got that one I got from somebody else, but that's a rarity. I should have had my muffler. I thought it was going to. Oh, that's the cute one who was, like, staring at his owner. Probably some kind of training. Is a cutie pie. It'd be nice if there were puppies out today. I've already seen one. Sorry, I was looking across the street. It looks like might be one of those people across the street talking to somebody, but I can't really tell. I don't have their faces down yet because I keep changing them. This place is very, like, circle. You come here for a while and then you leave, which makes me think that maybe Bufu is, you know, the next one. Is his car here? No, but a chief is coming. It's gonna get loud. Maybe I can go around here and just, I'm like, oh no, there's somebody with a motorcycle on this side. Welcome to the urban area. No, actually, it's a Toyota instead. Woo. That's a siren plus something else, isn't it? Hey girl, what's up, man? They must be, despite having these donuts, they must think that's the only way to get anyone in. Well, it is. They only serve donut middles. Let's see. I wonder how old the donuts are. Yeah, you bet. They're probably day-old donuts. Okay, what did I do? Is that better? Sort of, kind of, okay. It kept going up and down. Even though I thought I hit, like, a person thing. Oh, and Policia went by. Probably checking if I'm here, so when they get the phone call, they'll be like, mm-hmm. Hi, Nisa. Hey, girl, yeah. It is. Probably the only reason. For some reason, I thought you were nebulous. Isn't that weird? The ends, and I think your circle's the same color on my computer, on my phone. So yes, I didn't. We're gonna have to live with the fact that I'm not watching any of the regulars right now. Marilyn was on. I watched her for a little while, talk about cults as usual. That sounded condescending. No, talking about her cult. And she's getting better about the weirdos like trolling her, which used to break my heart when she'd get upset. And I didn't get to Natalie, but part of the reason I didn't do Natalie was I don't want to be in a good mood, so I shouldn't watch Chica in Hawaii. Isn't that just weird? So, yeah, unfortunately right now it's very political centric in my head. And I even got like chastised by one of my mods that I should be taking breaks, but I can't. I'm trying. Sometimes I'm forgetting to turn on the television, so that's actually a good thing. Flying monkey is on its way. Yay! Oh, my flying monkey. Oh, I'm gonna have so much fun with that one. Yay! And last night I made Cheryl laugh on Facebook because we were talking about hair. And I said, look at my hair. My hair has been crazy since I don't know when. So imagine Sea Org members eating leftover donuts like Jiminy Glick. Who's Jiminy Glick? It's probably a kid thing, right? With a name like Jiminy. Oh. Okay. Papa Cat sent me something and I read it wrong. I thought she said Rodman, not Richmond. Richmond's our local newscaster. He passed away. But we always... Wow. Does that mean that my fire station is not, like, working today? Because this is coming from a strange area, considering we have that big block away. And somebody walked out of my soon-to-be favorite Vietnamese restaurant. I'm trying to see what number they are. And they are number 2. They're the KTVU symbol. Ours is 13. KTVU is the local radio station, television station that got bought by Fox. Hi, Irish. What the hell is this guy's problem? Oh, everybody's getting crankier and crankier, I swear. I almost got in an accident because I guess 3 people in front of me slammed on their brakes. And so when the last person slammed on their brakes, I was like, oh, I'm slowing down. Holy crap. Don't you hate when that happens? It's like, okay, we're slowing down. Wait a minute. You slowed down a lot faster. But there aren't any protesters around. They're all where they're supposed to be, which is at the Capitol. It's 50 for 50, so, which will probably still be the Reddit. Subreddit 50501, I think. Is that green van or work truck working in the Scientology building? I don't know. It's a roofing truck, so if they are working in the Scientology building, that's not a good sign, because that means something got flooded. I never noticed, or if I did, I forgot. Look at those. I'm trying to get a decent shot. Come on. A little bit higher. There you go. A little bit more. Whoops, too much, but that'll work. There are lions, I think. They look like lions or tigers, not bears. Oh my. That's interesting. What would I expect from this age of building? I thought it was a little too plain. So Oops. My fingers are frozen. So I don't know. In a way, yes, I'd hope. In a way, no, I'd hope. Because yes, they're getting it repaired, but no, because if the roofing is having a problem, that means something leaked, and that would not be good. Because I don't expect these people to like do a deep clean if they've got water on a carpet. So, and supposedly there was a landslide where the parrots are from. It didn't look familiar, and I didn't have enough time to go look at it. But yeah, Telegraph Hill is where our parrots are from, and their sides went into Malibu at this point because of all the rain we've gotten, so that's not good. Yesterday's rain was crazy, and it wasn't raining until I decided to stay home. And when I decided to stay home, then it was just deluged, as the short I did will show you. You can't necessarily see the rain, but you can hear it. Yesterday was crazy. I'm glad I didn't go out. But yeah, so I'm being distracted by politics right now because of all the stuff that's going on, and still reading Project 2025 at night, doing a mediocre job of it, but I'm reading it 40 minutes a day and then having 20 minutes to talk about it. So people should come and at least listen so you can be more informed, because you are pretty much learning something new every day, because they're describing it and then they're describing how they want to change it. So yeah, I would not call that a light rain. Yeah, Fuzz, that's what it said on my weather apps. Two apps said light rain. That was not light rain. I think I got and then I got the warning from the local newspaper, which isn't a newspaper anymore. I don't know if they have newspapers. But yeah, I got the warning from them a half an hour before I changed my mind, and they said that it was going to be torrential flood. So that's when you know that it's not going to be a light rain. I missed it, didn't pop up. Oh, I know why it doesn't pop up sometimes. Let's see. No. Ooh, I found out how to keep a clip. But the chat is showing me just the top messages, which is really weird. Okay, that would explain it then. Parrots just understand. I keep forgetting that, I have to click it to all chat, because they default to top messages, which doesn't make any sense. You figure Adam would be a top message because he always messages. Yeah, Cricket's right. It is important information and dialogue, and I really wish more people would listen to it that are on the, I say at this point, centrist, and actually just off of right, centrist, and liberal side, because the weirder it gets, the more and more I'm thinking we definitely need to all get together and do something. I don't think it's just us crazy liberals anymore. So, Irish, did you want me to send that song you liked? I know I asked this morning and then I got distracted. Yeah, I don't know who's watching what in the morning. I know the one on the way home. Yeah, it's unfortunately, it feels like I'm listening to stuff only on the way. Something that ASL did yesterday or the day before or this morning. Yeah, when he does Scientology knowledge, I like to listen to him for that. So I just haven't had the chance because I keep getting distracted by, what was it? This morning it was something, was it they're finally getting tired of Elon? I wish. But I also went to go get my nails done, so I was completely off the grid for an hour and 10, but they're really cool looking. I can't show you in the light. There's nothing to show. So you should see it in the sun. Yes, I know. Picture all of the people there going, do we have to look at your nails, Missy? Dawn, you're here? I missed it. Hello, Dawn. getting more and more things to put in that box. So thank you, Fez, for putting Cricket's YouTube up. You know, I jinxed myself. I said that the brain fog was getting better, and it's gone straight to hell ever since I said that. So, but yeah, standing out here, at least doing my duty of, you know, letting them know I was here. When I was walking up, the lady with the dog, there were two people talking out front. The first one turned around and walked in, didn't tell his friend, and then his friend, oh look, it's the formerly cute one. I shouldn't say that, that's not nice. Where'd he go? I do like, though, that I can see through when they show. I'm slightly distracted hunting for a lost stitch. What are you sewing? Or are you doing the Lilo and Stitch? That's why I'm a Stitch fan, because I look like Lilo. That's what everybody used to tease me, were teasing me about. I approve of those nails. Thank you, Dee. Wait till you see them in the sun. Actually, I don't even think you're going to be able to see them in the sun. The sun's going away. Yes, I rely on my nail person, who I've had for 2.5 years now, which is the longest streak. The only other nail person I ever liked, she was really, really good, and she didn't speak English, but she moved up north to like Martinez, which is like a half an hour farther than where she was originally, so I lost her. So now I've got this one. And she thinks it's cute that I talk about her. She's like, oh, that's so neat. Because I tell her what I say about Lola, the puppy. She wasn't here today, but she was talking about how keeping an eye out for guys, and if they don't like dogs. And I went, if they don't like dogs, just totally ignore them. You know, happy day. So, because she's got a toy Yorkie. This is the problem I'm having at night. The words are toy Yorkie. See, it's like things like that, and some of the bad editing. Oh my god. Knitting an Aran jumper. Aran, using a darkish color wool. Oh, okay, yeah, I know. Just on my simple Afghans, which people love. Yeah, I'm learning how to pull it out. There maybe 1 or 2 Afghans that may have a drop stitch. I think they're mine. And it's like, the new ones though, it's like taking out 3 or 4 rows because I dropped a stitch. It's like, I'm lucky I can do this much. Go fix that sort of thing in my head. So now everybody's left. Tell me they don't watch me. There were like a few people standing there a minute ago. So, looking around, people saying they're selling their Teslas. It's not my fault. Someone had some, okay, that's hardcore. That's like me back in the old days, except I have a mink coat on. Driving the convertible, it's like, you can tell you've only got it for the weekend. And I borrow my brother's cars because one was always a convertible. Freezing our butts off in traffic because we thought it'd be funny. Everybody's saying hi. Yes, be nice to each other. I don't put up with otherwise. Actually, my mods don't put up with otherwise because I've got the best mods in the world. I think I can say that now. My mods keep me in my happy little land, which is where I belong. Who was it? Who was I watching last night? They were saying, oh, you know, I can take it. And it's like, no, I can't. How about that? My mods do a wonderful job. Where's K.A.? She must be at work. It's Wednesday. I'm trying to think. Does she work today? Because she's... Don't forget to go watch Carrie Ann's Wheel. One of you two will know it. At 6 p.m. tonight, and I will be reading after she's done. So I said probably 9 Pacific. So I don't see her staying on longer than 2 hours. I think that's Beetlejuice. Hey, Carrie Ann. Wheel of Wednesday, yes. Hi, Dusty. You know, we should actually think of the ones who go watch the wheel on Wednesday. We should actually think up good questions because, you know, she can't come. Remember, I think this is the last semester, so she's got school, she's got work, and she can't think of good questions right now. And she's admitted that. So we should actually put in some time and effort on good questions. Yes, Cricket. She's here. Did you come here? See, you guys are in front of me for some reason. Your chats. So, okay, that's hardcore too. On the petty bike in the back seat, freezing your butt off. The woman with the long hair just does not look amused, even from the back. But I think she's got a Sherilyn jacket on, so. Dusty rinsed 9 of his handmade tie-dye shirts last night. They were amazing. I know, I have to go back and watch it. I kept seeing it, but I kept getting distracted. I should at least go on it long enough to get a view on it. So, maybe 15, 20 minutes on it for, because it also went 2 hours. It was like, wow, Dusty, that must have been interesting. 19, wow. She is not here. I was just sharing her link so people would be able to get out the wheel tonight. Yeah, thank you, Cricket. 19. Wow, I didn't even know people had bid on 19. Or are we doing some extras? The tie-dye is actually beautiful. I might even consider bidding and wearing on one in purple next time. I was surprised. And I didn't have to hear about that band. Don't do it. Don't do it, Dusty. You will be beaten. I will, metaphorically beat you? Yes, Susie is great. I love her. There's her link. She is great. Hi, good vibes. And she's a former journalist, so there are things she says that are interesting and important, not just my babble over here. Or the old Tifa, OLDTIFA, read of Project 2025, when I can't go any farther, is at 40 minutes, but I usually get fed up at 30. And I actually do butt in. I can't help it going, these are not my thoughts. Or I shake my head. But it's like, that is hard too, and I haven't probably even gotten to barely the meat of it. So, thank you, Fuzz. Hey, 19. Ron Divert. Oh my god, are you ready? So yeah, it's like, it's stuff we need to really know. He was following the playbook, but I think that Elon has gotten in the way. I don't understand how someone can be that greedy at where he supposedly is. I'll never understand too much money. When the great... I almost said it. It was never cold there. At least I didn't think it was cold. It's because you're on drugs. No, actually, I take that back. Because you were stoned. All that food you ate kept you warm. And I'm not saying their name, Dusty. At least it doesn't trigger me like it used to. I mean, I've gotten used to you being around. You saw how it was the first couple of times you mentioned it to me. I would just like go, head explode, I'm going to get you. Now it's just like, oh God, not again. I'm surprised you don't have like Bill Graham posters of the dead around your house. So, and this is what it's being young in San Francisco is about. Being able to wear a mini skirt and not leather knee boots with no stockings. I remember those days. I bet you did. I was going to say, because the antique fair is this weekend and there are people who are bringing out more and more things, like concert posters. It's like, don't make me think of you. Just waved at a cop driving by. Oh yeah, but the ones who've gotten here later, look what the sign says today. That's why we're not moving, because I'm standing in front of it. It's like, they ain't giving them away for free. I once saw the Dead play for 5 straight hours. Man, that was a breeze. Oh my God. Papa Cat had humor about the Dead. I thought he was like every other goth on the planet and didn't acknowledge it. That was funny. And true. Yeah, no two concerts are ever the same. That's what I was told when I went with my ex-husband. One of the reasons he's an ex. You started it. I didn't start it. I could have been talking about some other band. How about Styx? They didn't like tie. They weren't in a tie-dye. That wasn't the tie-dye era. What was the tie-dye era? Era. Oh yeah, and that's the funny thing too. In my head, I've been saying things like, instead of exited, I've been saying like exiled and catching myself. I don't know what my brain is doing, but some of those words I put the wrong word in and I want to just bust up on the night thing. I don't understand that. So yay! Oh, maybe I do. Adam said with the Dead, less is more. Isn't he one of the members or something? One of the closest people in my life was totally unabashedly a Dead freak. So, you do what? What the hell is that? Is that a Cheshire cat, Papa Cat? Okay, see, he's got too much time on his hands. That's why he's always working when he gets home. Because, look, like every tech geek, they come home and work some more. Occasionally I'll go, are you working? And he'll come up with, no, I'm not. Like he's offended. I'm like, you've been around tech freaks since the 70s. Probably technically since the 60s. And it's like, yeah, you're just not at this moment. That's why I wonder when my brother retires, since he's a IT geek, which is just as bad. And it's like, I'm trying not to get him to retire because I said, you're going to lose your mind. And he said, I'll work for nonprofits. And now I'm thinking, there are no nonprofits to work for. But yeah, maybe it'll keep him in a job because he'll drive me bonkers. And I know that's going to happen. Yeah, but I don't. Oh, that's cute. It's like an opalescent white down coat. And no socks. I know being a woman is pain, but freezing is not my thing. So yes, I'm trying to stand in front of the sign so nobody can see it, because that's just icky. So it's got 1 month to get warm coming out. Number one, I did not autocorrect because that was funny. And number two, is there something you need to tell us? I can picture Dusty doing this. No. This year, I don't know. Because you know how the season's going. Last year, it was already warm by, the end of February? I don't think it's going to be warm by the end of February. So I think you're going to probably be cold. And don't you have any cold weather stuff over here at your mom's house? Or haven't you learned still? Let's just listen to some Legionnaires of Christ, a little Deadlight. Oh. I'm going to SF for a reason. March? I know, and Cheryl's not coming with you. I'm not amused. She would have been able to stay in the bottom bedroom and sit there and tell me how stupidly big the house is. Always trust an English person to tell an American, do you know how big this stupid house is? Mom lives with me here. Oh, then who lived over there? For some reason, I thought it was your parents, or your mom that lived over here. Is it your aunt or something? Newark. Watch, he'll go off on that one. Oh, there's a new weird one. Oh, that's a new Tesla. It's a 9. Ooh, I bet you they're not amused. I haven't seen that one before. Yeah, I'm sure people will be hiding their Teslas soon. Even though I was watching the protests yesterday, when they cut off the freeway again in LA, and there was a Cybertruck at the beginning of that. I think the Cybertruck even tried to like get out of there because it was sort of crooked. People didn't touch it. That's the point. No violence, no vandalism. They danced around it, but they didn't touch it. So it's like, that should be, actually maybe, I'm trying to remember where I saw it, because it'd be a good clip to put up somewhere that, you know, even though they're saying F balloon, F Tesla boy, they still didn't do anything to a Cybertruck that was right in front of them in the middle of the protest. So it's like, yeah, if anybody says that there's violence going on in LA, it definitely isn't happening during the day. So, but yeah, there's nothing going on here. I was hoping when I got traffic on the way in my lane is an exclusive turnoff, and usually there's no traffic there, and I had traffic, and I'm like, ooh, there is the protest. Where is it? So there was none, so that was okay. But people were sort of going, it needs to be at the Capitals today. Why are people protesting in LA? And it's like, because there are a lot of freaking Latin people in LA that probably have a cousin or two that comes up here for the season, you know, to pick, unfortunately. It's like, no, it's not weird. It's like, I had friends who had family members who'd come up here, or come up to Central Valley for a reason, because supposedly our fruits and vegetables are rotting on the trees on the ground. That's why you should go to your farmers markets, if you have one, this weekend, and buy things from there, because they're unloading there. So let's see. I don't see Baby Bufu's car. There were 2 people out here with the doors wide open, so the people inside must be freezing, unless they've got their heater ramped up. And heating is very expensive this year. People are complaining that they've been doubled by the PG&E, which is Pacific Gas and Electric. They have gone outrageously high. And considering I'm someone who really doesn't like the dark, which I've realized because we tried turning off the kitchen lights, the under the cabinet lights, and they went back on pretty fast without me noticing. And I have LEDs in one of the stairwells. It's like, have to be careful. So Congress needs its own intelligence agency to work against the executive. That's what we've come to. I know. And I am so tired of people saying that other people aren't smart. It's very weird. But yeah, if these people are heating their inside, which you figure they would because the doors open or the welcoming thing, it would show you that, no, somebody's paying the bills here. Because to heat this place, I would assume it's central heating. It's old. It's close enough to be on a financial institution but it's probably not split floors. So they're having to heat everything, because if you're going to get the people to come in, you definitely want them to be heated and comfortable. So, you know, at least we know where some of their money goes then, if it's, you know, that way. But we're all assuming, and this is all for entertainment, and this is all my opinion. So nothing happens for real. It is all allegedly. And that's my comment for today for them. So it's Wednesday. Actually, I haven't seen him a lot since, Saturday is when Papa Cat said that his car was here. So, oh, feels so nice to move. Ooh, the joints are saying, you know, F you. And every time I think it's a motorcycle, it's a car. That car. It's a matted out BMW. What are they gonna like go doing things? Yes, you want to join. It's $1.99 a month. And I actually may be paying attention to it soon. I feel so bad. I'm sorry, those who are members, that I have not been paying a lot of attention. I've been distracted. Go figure. Yes, and iPhones have to do it a different way than Androids. No comment. Oh, and what, Pam Bondi is a Scientologist chick who's supposed to be what again, you guys? I keep forgetting. I think I block it out on purpose. I did hear about her last month. Someone said, did I miss the boat? And was like, but it came and went really fast. See, we're not even talking about her now. So she's just someone that you can forget really easily, I guess. Thank you, Fuzz, for putting up old Tifa. Yeah, no, I think she's a Scientologist. Or she's definitely pro-Scientology. So that's going to get weirder and weirder. I'll be able to legitimately talk about government without people going, would you shut up, in their heads? Because you know they're going to get approved. Who are these Democrats who keep approving all of these people? It's like, they need to be voted out because they're too wishy-washy. It's like U.S. Attorney General. So that's why I think I forget it on purpose. Attorney General. That's disgusting. But yeah, no, someone was talking about it yesterday about why are these Democrats doing that? It's, you know, are they just don't want to rock the boat? What the hell is this guy doing? I don't think he belongs to a side anymore. I think he's his own entity and the people with him. But yeah, it's like, it's so weird that she is slipping under the radar. That's what I figured, Kay. That's when I said, you know, you're probably working, because I was talking about, you know, the wheel tonight and trying to get other people to come up with questions. Of course, I haven't come up with one in my own head. Yeah, I'm a hypocrite. I know. I admit it. So, yes, people. So we should go researching Pam Bondi. I need to start doing that so we can talk about her a little bit more, because Attorney General is slightly dangerous. Think of RFK Sr. You can do a lot of things with it being Attorney General. Not that they'll high antics, not that they'll be a government in a month. So, yeah, we have to like get on Pam Bondi's butt and figure out, find my missing chap. He sneaked down 6 rows. Oh, you found it. 6 rows, that's gonna suck. I had to start one of my Afghans like 10 times. I just wasn't getting the attention right. I wasn't getting the feeling. Papa Cat would come downstairs and find me in a pile of yarn going, again? Scientist City, USAG. I know. It's like, how far up is she? And if she's not the one in it, who is? Because they put her name in the same row. So it's like, I don't want to have to deal with that.
Young?
It's a cult. You don't want to go there. It'll cost you $500,000 because you'll give it to your friends, because they'll make you go away from your family. They will. They're called SPs, and the whole thing is run by some guy named Xenu. That's how it started, and you won't find that out until you're an OT3. But it'll take you about 2 or 3 years to get to an OT3. So ask them about Xenu. So the next time I see somebody out here, he didn't look like one person that was stalking me. So next time I have to, they came to meet him. So yeah, unfortunately, I'm just gonna start mentioning Xenu from the get-go. $500,000 for you and your friends. That's what I figure could be a straight, like, Well, who knows what they're charging now on inflation. He looked normal too. They're all political opportunists. Yeah, well, they all are. But it's like, remember I said, this is how they get people in this freaking club, is because they get them at their worst time. And I'm sure, you know, there are people who are losing their shirt right now. So he looked like he could have been a tech bro. And he probably, maybe there's a motorcycle around here somewhere. He had like a safety jacket on, which is what bicyclists and motorcyclists are wearing nowadays, because people don't pay attention as it is. And I like how she came out with a second person. So I am so not amused. But they went in the back. I could see them walking from there. So it's like, that's why I got quiet, because they took him straight into the back. And it's like, if they just met him, they're going to put him in front of the video. So I wonder if he's going to want to look at the video without talking. And that, hi, how are you doing? Can you get any more fake people? Hi, I'm desperate. We need more people because we only have 20,000 and we lie constantly about how important we are. My opinion, remember, my opinion. And they probably met him out here because I haven't been here for 2 days. And I even warned them that I would be here today. So they probably didn't take me seriously. How annoying is that? That's going to drive me crazy all day. Ugh. Can't believe I missed somebody. Well, like I said, it's been very weird being stuck in the house for 2 days. So it's like my spidey senses aren't working well right now. I will get better again, I'm sure. Yeah, OSA 1, yes. Oh, see, they're not. My messages aren't showing up on my phone. Okay, I got political opportunists. The thing is, regular Scientology won't know about Xenu. Exactly. That's why I said it was all started by some guy named Xenu. I know, me too. D, I hate that they went into. They did not want you intercepting that meeting. Well, yeah, now if I see somebody hanging out here, I'm definitely going to say something. So, I know. Which voice? Oh, this voice? Is this voice really annoying? Good. We need one of those voices. Maybe it'll wake up OSAP. That has to be a delivery guy. No, he was out here like sort of going back and forth for a few minutes, and I thought he was just bored and texting. You know, that sort of thing where it's like you're just you know, you can text in a spot, so you just sort of pretty much move back and forth. So it was like I didn't even think about it, because he also didn't look like the 1,000-yard stare. It's amazing. He really just looked normal. So I didn't even think about it until, you know, it was like, I sort of wanted to say, you know, that's the last time you're going to look normal, dude. And I'm sure they liked him if he's a tech bro, you know, they can clean out his savings. This is all my opinion. Allegedly. That's going to drive me crazy. Borden texting sounds like the son of an old money family. Well, it's probably related to a chick who killed her parents. Oh, that's why my chat's not even moving. Okay, let's turn this. There we go. Nope, didn't do it. Oh well, I'm reading from the camera. If they think they are important, I can move into a gingerbread house and live there. Definitely. Yeah, it's like, it's going to drive me crazy. I'm going to have to listen to something to distract me on the way home, so no politics, and definitely find somebody going. No, actually, that's not distracting, is it? I'll have to watch politics on the way home. But my dragons are up and running around, so I can play with them for a little while. I just finished a video, but I don't have enough memory to export it, even a deleted 2 apps. I know. That's why I got the second phone, because the first phone wasn't like dumping like it should have onto my Dropbox, and I was worried that if I used the Dropbox they would disappear, so I had to go do that long term on that phone, and by then we realized that this phone would work, so as a camera. That my new phone, quote unquote, my Ultra, gets hot. Isn't that lovely? So I think I've had it 2 years, so 1 more year, because my brother paid real price for this. By then I should be able to get like a flip phone for real. Bordens were a big deal here. Cotton mills. Ah, Lizzie was from the less rich end of the family, and no, we are not related. They did a clip of, you know who was on that other channel? Mel Gibson. Oh my God, he is a freak. It sucks that he's a freak, because I really liked all those movies, and especially Mad Max, go figure, and Thunderdome, go figure. But it's like, all I want to do is throw Nerf bricks. Remember the Nerf brick? Because, you know, he's not just on the other side. He's a religious weirdo too. Wow. So I'm going to have to start like getting Nerf things so I can like throw them at the television again. Because it definitely, those fluffy, the crinkly balls that the girls play with don't go hardly anywhere. And I don't think you can shoot an LED with Nerf darts. That's probably not healthy. Which is, I should remind myself, or I should remind Papa Cat, you should be playing with the Nerf gun with the girls. We definitely have the room for it now. We used to shoot them across this little bitty living room back in the day. And I was it threatening them this morning with, you guys are going to start being nice to me when we get a new kitten. I know you are. So, yeah, because they weren't paying attention. Except the orange one was in the sun and having a good old time, so I got tummy out of that. The supermodel was on the chair in the craft room just going, yeah, whatever. I took a spot away from her, and I don't know if she still wanted it, but tough duty. I needed the space in my closet. Gibson is one of the most extreme Catholics I've ever heard of. Yeah, I didn't even know this Catholicism he talks about even existed. I thought it was straight, you know, like, what's it, Orthodox and Roman Catholic. Oh, somebody doesn't know how to drive. Welcome to San Francisco. When you drive real slow in a Mercedes SUV and a Toyota gets mad at you. I think she was looking for something, but you don't really do that. With her car, wouldn't there be a navigator in there? No, he says he's one with some weird ass Catholic thing. I can't remember what he calls it, but him and his father, hell, he may have even started this. This is a deviation of the sect. And yeah, I think it's a deviation. I just don't think he's being polite to the religion. I think everybody should be polite to the religion, except for this one is not a religion, so we don't have to be polite to it. This one's a cult, which doesn't count under religion. Because you never know who is what is where. Because, you know, people don't usually talk about religion outside of their religious friends. So, was that convoluted enough? Vatican II, Unless he's been inhaling that special incense. Oh God, that stinky incense. That's what I equate Lent with. I came across, usually in my suggestions is Bourbon Street camera, and there were a lot of people in it. I'm like, is it Mardi Gras already? And then no, it was Dublin. So it was Dublin at like the middle of nighttime or something, you know, the corner of where all the pubs are. So it's like, that's cheating. Yeah, and Vatican II is really weird too. But anyway, I got to stop talking like a known ex-Catholic. I do say I can say those things because I'm confirmed. That means I went up the whole ladder. So when people try to argue with me and I say that, and they're like, oh. I'm like, yeah, you can't argue with me. Neener, neener. Hi, Eric. How are you? I had the strangest dream last night. All I can remember is it had to do with you putting up flyers and LA didn't exist anymore. That's so weird. Yeah, LA had been drummed out of town, but you needed to still put up flyers. I don't remember why. That's so weird. So I Beetlejuiced you in my brain, huh? Cool. So I was going to say, can't you laminate the flyers? But okay, let's save people from Scientology, but let's pollute the planet with plastic. No, because I was thinking of you putting up flyers in the rain. So hope everything's going good down there. You know, with all the potential landslides and everything, which is not going to be fun, especially when they declare a lot of that burned out area cannot be built on. When they had the big fire up here in Oakland, you could only rebuild if your foundation was still intact. So it did clean out the hill a lot. So, but yes, we're just babbling here about, I'm doing the major wandering today. We did lose one person inside. I didn't know if he was waiting for them to show up. I haven't been on the street in 2 days, so I didn't think they expected me to show up. Everybody's out of the front room like they usually are when I'm here. You figure after all this time they'd move at least two, maybe 3 computers back into another area, like the meeting area that's completely empty. It's like, you figure they would be able to just put like desks there, because there is at least one desk there. So it's like, I don't know. I don't get it. I mean, I know Adam should be at the top of everything. Adam? Who's Adam? Yep, having one of those days. I think I jinxed myself. Hi. The guy with his really cute scooter. The front, I think it's it's like a grill, but it's not a Rolls. It's like maybe, oh, I'll figure out what it is. No, he wasn't honking at the guy. But I'm getting used to him going by every day. So get to know him, get him to, you know, protest here with the scooter would be really neat. Oh! Why do I keep wanting to say your name is Aaron? Yes, top of the world comments. That's what I was proving to Papa Cat right before bed, was that he liked romantic movies, and he said they're okay, because I've gone past that point in my life. No more rom-coms, no more of those types of movies. And he said, I guess so. And I said, excuse me, Titanic, because he loves Titanic. It's like, that's what you need to do to your partner right before they go to sleep. Poke them. It was like him making me laugh before we go to sleep, because I can't sleep if I'm laughing. So have a good day. That's the one that yells at me. She hasn't been able to yell at me since I was really nice to her. But, you know, we haven't seen Groundhog Day in a while. I hope she's okay. You know, too much of that niacin, she had that. And that lady who was slowly going in was a lot more perky last year when she yelled at me. Yeah, it's almost been a year. She yelled at me like in April last year. Just let it rip, and I'm just sitting there going, okay, okay. So, yeah, whatever they're doing to them now that they can't afford to eat. So on top of the niacin, they're like, you know, completely malnourished. Is that the formerly cute one? I also left at Who's Adam. I know, it's cold. I'm out in the middle of nowhere. He's sort of looking up. I can't get past the reflection though. They'll come here and fix the shears, I'm sure. So, I know for some reason I keep thinking of Adam as Aaron and Aaron as Adam. I don't know why I'm getting them confused. Especially considering Adam is opposite, you know, Cairo boy. So, it looks like they are up to things back there. But that's the very, very back. Who's Johnny? Great, now you have that going through my head. And I was watching something, didn't know that the Late Show had gone to New York. I don't watch them. I've only been watching the like monologues lately. And was like, The Tonight Show in New York? And the other half of my head is going, it's probably been there for 20 years. So, did he sit down or is he still bent over? He's still bent over. So, yeah, no, I have a feeling that my talking doesn't reach. Oop, they're coming to fix it. Are they? No, but that's a different person. Unless he wears glasses now. Might not have his contacts in. I think I've talked about that last few months. Was that he was wearing glasses on and off. So, nothing else though. I love it when they try to pretend I'm not here. Especially when the shades like gap because the ghosts are bringing the the wind in. My joke. So, yeah, but they've done something. They better not have locked. Doesn't look like it. Nope, they didn't. It moved. I was thinking that maybe they had locked one of the doors like they did, was it last year when I threatened them with the building or the fire department. That's how I found out about the back door that nobody acknowledged. So, hold on. Doctor's office trying to get appointments for something I'll never do if I can help it. Anyway. So, I'm over my hour. Oh my God. Oh, poor Eric. He just came in too. That's not fair. I'm trying to keep it to an hour because I have to do my hour tonight where I read Project 2025 for 40 minutes. And then we talk about it. Unfortunately, I've only had 2 people on the channel, 3 maybe. And we talk about it afterwards because I can only read it for 40 minutes before I just get so disgusted with it, I stop. But if that's the way people can hear it, because I hadn't even read like any of it either, and I figured it was about time. And since it's in public record, I can read it. So, try to get people to watch it tonight, guys. It'll be after KA, so I would say probably 9 o'clock at the latest. That's 3 hours, so yeah, maybe if I can. That'll be what I'm set for, but I might start earlier because I don't want to make KA start, worry about what time she has to go. So, and who knows, it's a good wheel. We'll stay there for a while. So I'm going home. I was there too. I'm sorry. So we had 3 or 4. So, okay. It's getting better. It's not going to flip out on me. That's why you guys haven't been getting the top of the pyramid lately. So if Fuzz posts a raid, go raid. We'll watch replay. Okay. So everybody have a good day. Like, sub, membership, rest of the money go to people who need it. Yeah, because I'm not accepting super stickers or super chats right now. So you guys thought about it? Nope. And I heard a parrot. Oh, and he just flew by. Oh my God. Okay, so I will see you guys, if not tonight, then tomorrow. Have a good one. Ciao, Bellas.